you're doing now. I said, I'm voicing the pleadings of a holy God to all who have ears to return. Come unto me, Jesus speaking, all you that are heavy laden, I'll give you rest. You cannot stop it. Every day I get emails. Well, don't you think that we do 2 Chronicles 7:14? I know when they quote that to me in the attitude they quote it, they've never done it or practiced it personally anyway. I told people, when I got saved in 1972, Jimmy Carroll Wells had an "If My People" movement across the country. If his people would have moved then, we wouldn't be having this broadcast now. But unfortunately, the seduction, Paul and Jesus talked about just what it would be like, that even the elect would be deceived if the days weren't shortened. So when people tell me the days are speeding up, I mean, I'm 61. I act sometimes, I'm told by those close to me to act my age, and I said, well, at some point, you give me a hard time for acting like a teenager, and then I come to the point of 61, and I said, I've lived 3 times the speed of light, so I'm 183 years old by experience. I said, so I think it's time for me to go back and act a little bit younger. And I'm only saying that because it's not meant to be funny, it's meant to just illustrate a point. Most of us right now are looking at life, if we're in our 60s, 70s, the majority of our life has gone outside of God extending our lives, and most of us have a destination with eternity. And it's interesting, I called David Langford tonight, Doug and Joe, and I said, David, what is the Lord speaking to your heart? And the Lord, David said, the Holy Spirit fell on him as in deep intercession. Until anybody's prayed and fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, don't give me any religious snobbery or that religious spirit, because that man knows what to do. And the Lord, he said, the Spirit of God came on him, and he was just pleading with God to grab a little more time, Lord, for those to come in. And the message that David was given is the time for people to respond is ever so short. Now listen to this.